Hey everyone, what is up? Welcome to or welcome back to the Lovelywolfe Den. I'm Nadia, and today we're going to talk about some music. So, on my Spotify, I used to do this a lot more in high school, but I kind of stopped doing it, and then one of my friends reintroduced me to the idea of making a playlist for each month. I love making playlists, so I thought that, hey, I should probably get back into this. So for the month of March, I had a playlist on Spotify where anytime I came across a new song that I really liked, I just added it to the playlist because it was a song I found in March and I really liked it. So I can look back and see like what I was listening to. It just kind of reflects my life at the time. So a lot of the songs on there aren't necessarily from 2020, but I did find some that are. So those are the ones that I'm going to be focusing a little bit more on today. The playlist itself has a lot of songs on it. It's a little over an hour long. So I'll link it in the description if y'all would want to check it out and see like what it looks like, because it's always fun to find new music. But for this video, I just thought I'd focus on songs that I was particularly obsessed with during this month. So the first song that I'm going to talk about is a song called Who by Lauv. So Lauv released an album called How I'm Feeling. It's a really great album, by the way. I totally recommend it, but he had one with BTS, but not all of BTS, specifically just Jungkook and Jimin. And I really loved this song. So what really resonated with me the most about this song was the chorus. It goes, who are you? Cause you're not the girl I fell in love with. Baby, who are you? Cause something has changed. You're not the same. I hate it. I really love that chorus. And lyrically, this song is beautiful. Like, it's really sad, honestly. It's very sad, but I can unfortunately understand this feeling a little bit of having a certain perception of somebody, and then after time it changes, and sometimes not for the better, because two people, like, they can grow in their own ways and it can be really good, but when it comes to like the connection that they have with each other, it just doesn't work out anymore. So I can understand that feeling. I feel like for this song that they're talking a little bit more in the negative sense, like, who are you and stuff. But yeah, it's a really great song, and the vocals in it are so amazing, if I do say so myself. I want to play little snippets of each song, but I don't want to get copywritten, so I'm just not going to risk it. But definitely recommend checking out that song. It is amazing. Next is the song called How to Love by an artist named Ali featuring another artist named Gray. I have no idea who this girl is. This song was on the Dope AF playlist that Spotify created for Women's History Month, which featured dope Asian females on it, and I really loved this song. The vibe of it was just so like, it was so chill, and I've been into like more chill vibed music right now, I guess. I don't know why. I couldn't for the life of me figure out what language it was sung in. I just recently figured out that it's Thai, but the boy featured in the song Gray, he raps in it, he's rapping in Korean. So I want to know more about this Ali girl. Going off of the music video, like, there are really pretty visuals here, and the song itself is just, I don't know, it's really nice. My favorite part is at the end of the chorus where she just repeats the words, show me how to love, how to love. It just sounds really pretty. Her voice is really like melodic and smooth. She has a nice higher register, so it's just overall a very nice song. Next is a song called Kinda Love by, I don't want to say this wrong, I'm pretty sure it's Tiamar. This song came out in 2019. Quick story about how I stumbled upon it. So in the beginning of March, I went to a party for a friend, and I actually was not having a good time because the person whose birthday party it was, like, I knew them, and I was pretty excited to go to this because the theme of the party was really great. But then when I got there, I didn't know anybody, and I'm pretty introverted, especially when it comes to meeting new people and being in situations that I'm not super familiar with, and I have some social anxiety. So being in that situation, I was just kind of sitting on the couch while everyone was just like around me talking to each other, and I was just like, I didn't know what to do. And they were playing like music videos on this little TV that they had in the living room. I was just kind of more focused on that. And then one girl was like, oh, can you put on the song Kinda Love? And then everyone was like, what song is that? And she was like, it's by, and then she couldn't really say the name either. She's like, I think it's T-Marsh, but she spelled it out. And then they put it on, and I was just like mindlessly looking at what they were doing. But then once the song came on, I was like, oh, this is a vibe. And I actually became really obsessed with it, and I couldn't stop listening to it. I immediately was like, that was like the one thing I said to the other people that were there. I was like, hey, what's the name of this song again? They were like, oh, it's called Kinda Love. And I was like, cool. Yeah, I played it. I just love the lyrics in it. It's just, and her voice, oh my gosh. I'm gonna listen to more of this person because wow, her voice has the kind of, gives me the same feeling as the previous artist I mentioned, Ali, that like melodic, a little bit higher, very smooth, and just so easy to listen to voice. artist that I just appreciate and love so much. Some of my favorite lyrics in it are, I don't really need that can't sleep kind of love, can't eat, please save me kind of love, don't want that, but I want you. Oh my gosh, it's just so, it's such a good, like, it's just such a good song. Please go listen to it. Yeah, that's that on that. Next up is Know Me Too Well by New Hope Club featuring Dana Paola. Now, okay, so this trio band, New Hope Club, I never heard of them before, but one of my biases from BTS, Kim Taehyung, mentioned them in a V Live not too long ago when they were talking about artists that they have been listening to, and he was like, oh, I've been listening to New Hope Club. I really love Tae's music taste. It's not similar to mine, but it has a lot of aspects that are similar to mine, and he just has such an eye for creativity. I pretty much trust his judgment when it comes to music, and so when he said New Hope Club, I was like, cool, new artist, let's check them out. They're a band, and they're pretty like upbeat and stuff, and so I was like, ooh, this is different. What I loved about this song, I listened to their album because, oh my gosh, it is amazing, and honestly, this is what Señorita wished she was. First of all, it features an amazing woman, Dana Paola. Oh my gosh, she is an actress on one of my favorite shows called Elite. It is a Spanish show. It is amazing. It's on Netflix. Go watch it if you haven't. It's so good. And I had no idea that she was a singer, so when I saw her name featured on this song, I was like, no way. Then I listened to it and she has this beautiful verse on it that is just like, oh, it's so good. Let me read you the lyrics, okay? Lo puedo dejar para mí, llamas volverte a llamar. But baby, no puedo engañarme a mí misma. No porque cada vez que me oyes, yo sé que tú me lees. Lo mejor será dejarte ir y olvidarte. Sorry, my Spanish is not very good. But oh, and she sings it so, she's such a good singer. I'm like obsessed with her right now because I had no idea that she was a singer. I thought she was just an actress. And oh, this song is so good. Like literally all tea, all shade. It is so much better than Señorita. Should have that much hype towards it. It is such a good song. Moving on to some K-pop. So I have to talk about ITZY. So ITZY is a 5-member girl group from JYP Entertainment. They debuted last year and literally I love them so much. I have yet to be disappointed by them. All of the groups that debuted last year debuted so strongly, it was ridiculous. But ITZY, like, they're one of these girl groups where it's like, if I had a daughter in this day and age, I would want her to be like looking up to them and stuff because the hits that they have been dropping are so good. They're so empowering. They have so many messages of self-love and like just female empowerment, and I think that is just so amazing, especially for a K-pop girl group. This song, okay, it's so weird. Every time they drop a single, I watch it and listen to it and I don't like it, but then like 2 seconds later, I'm obsessed with it and I can't get it out of my head. And that's the case with this song. I posted a dance cover to it on my TikTok, and I posted it to like my Instagram story if y'all saw it. This song is so good. It's called Wannabe. It is amazing. Let me just read you some of the lyrics from it because oh my gosh, it's so good. Like the chorus is, no matter what they say I'm me, I just want to be me. I don't have to be anything because I'm perfect when I'm myself. I want to be me, me, me. And like the tagline of it is like, I don't want to be somebody, just want to be me. And I just, oh my God, I love that song. I love this song so much. It makes me physically so happy and it makes me feel so confident every time I listen to it. It's just one of those songs where I instantly feel good when I listen to it, and it's just it's so good. I can't explain enough how good this song is. Even if K-pop's not your thing, like, I'm sorry, but I'd still recommend checking out this song. The production behind it is really nice as well. It's just a happy song, and yes, that is that on that. Moving on, I'm gonna talk about another K-pop song that I really loved that came out in the month of March, and it is by a girl group called Dreamcatcher. Now, Dreamcatcher, I think, is one of the most innovative groups in K-pop, and no, not even just in K-pop, period. Like, they're one of the most innovative groups I have ever seen. They deserve so much more recognition than they have. I think it's ridiculous how they are still kind of just floating underneath the radar and haven't made their way into like the direct limelight yet, because their concept is like rock metal. Yeah, like that's their concept. Yeah, so it's like that. And they're so good. I've been a fan of theirs since 2017 when they they debuted as that concept. This song, oh my gosh, it is amazing. Like the vocals in it, amazing. The dancing, amazing. The visuals, amazing. And like they have in K-pop, like the killing move is like the move, like when you see it, you know what song it's from, and they go like this and then like go like that. Oh, it's just so cool. And the song itself is just like, ooh, it just gets you going. Like I played it in my car one time with like bass boosted volume all the way up, and I was just like, oh, it's so, like, let me read you some of the lyrics from it that I like. And when you go into the lyrics, like there is a lot to analyze here as far as like lyrically the song goes. My tied up hands are getting numb. Everyone throws stones at me, but I can't escape. Please, I don't want to scream. I can't figure any of it out. Who is this for? Someone please tell me. There is just so much to unpack here. I would go into more depth, but I don't know if that's the move. Let me know if that's the move, because I could talk a little more about this kind of stuff if you want. But yeah, moving on. Final song that I'm going to talk about is called Super Lonely by Benee. I'm pretty sure it's Benee, featuring Gus Dapperton. If you have TikTok, you know this song. It has a really popular dance to it that has just like gone all around TikTok. One of me and Camille's favorite trends that happened with it was like people were doing the dance to it, but instead of filming themselves, they were filming like their boyfriend's reaction to it, or like their dog's reaction to it, or like their parents' reaction to it, and it's really wholesome. So that's where I heard this song first. It was on TikTok, and I was like, man, this song kind of slaps. And then when I realized it was done by Benee, I was like, oh, I know this artist. I have a couple songs from them on my Spotify. I really love this person's aesthetic, and their voice is also really good. It's one of those like tomboy sounding kind of voices, for lack of better words, and I really like that because that's the way I kind of see my own voice. Yeah, lyrically the song is really good. It's one of those songs where it's a sad song, but it sounds happy. And those are my favorite type of sad songs, because like when I'm sad, yeah, a good sad song is like nice, but it just makes me more sad. I want to feel upbeat, but I also want to be sad. So that's why sad songs that sound happy are really great. Yeah, those types of songs are just always so much fun. The music video for it is really great. So that concludes this video of some of my favorite songs from the month of March. I hope y'all enjoyed this, and let me know if it's something that you would like me to continue, because I plan to keep making playlists for each month. So yeah, if you want to see what else was on this playlist, or just check out other stuff that I listen to as well for whatever reason, I'll link my Spotify down below. Yeah, with that, thank you so much for watching another Lovelywolfe video. As always, please make sure to like and subscribe if you have not already. Comment down below anything you'd like to see any of the Lovelywolfe creators do, and if you'd like more content from us, join our Patreon. The link will be in the description down below. Thank you so much for watching. Catch y'all later.